This ride was supposed to be a victory lap. Instead, catastrophic hub failure and a long walk home. And I need this bike ready in a couple days for a 26-mile retro ride. We better get to work fast. Hey everyone, welcome back to Village Bike Kitchen. As you can see, I've got my Muddy Fox back in the stand. Unfortunately, I just took it out on its first shakedown ride and had a pretty bad hub failure. I lost ball bearings all over the trail, had to walk this thing home. I hate hub maintenance, but I've got to get started quick. This weekend, there's a retro group ride. It's a 26 miler on 26-inch bike ride, and I want to participate in it, and I want to take this bike. So, before we can do that, we've got to fix this hub and a few other things. The seat looks weird. We'll just give the whole bike a once over and we'll go from there. Sit back, relax, tune in, and let's see if I can get back out on the trail. But before we jump right into maintenance, let's see what went wrong. I started the shakedown ride in my little village. It was a beautiful day for a ride and it started out great. I enjoyed a slow ride up and down the streets of our town. Because I was in no rush, I had time to stop and take nice shots of my bike leaning on things. After a few loops around the village, it was time to take it on the road. There's a quick route from my village to a network of gravel bike paths, so I headed there. Of course, it's winter in England, so everything is very muddy and very wet.
At least it's not too wet. I think I can make it. Let's see. Whew.
Once I got onto the gravel, I thought maybe I felt something, but I just assumed it was a little bumpier due to the terrain. I was having a good time, and I even made friends with some friendly dogs.
Hello, friends.
Along the way, I stopped to make some adjustments, just normal stuff for a shakedown, like handlebar position and saddle height, things like that. But soon I would have bigger problems. It was finally obvious the front wheel was shaking. So I went down to inspect, and I noticed the front hub was so loose that I could see in between the hub and the dust cap. Not good. I assumed I could just do my best to hand tighten the cones back into place, but the problem was I had already lost the ball bearing somewhere along the trail. Time to walk home. I want to show you guys just how bad the hub is. So in terms of, is there play in the hub? Yes, it's rattling around, but the dust cap or whatever this is completely off. You never know what to expect with a fix like this. It could be a 5-minute thing, or it could take all day. Only way to find out was get started. Once I had the tire off, it was time to take apart the hub. I was really interested to see how many bearings stayed in the hub. I was also hoping that the other side would not require any attention. And in that respect, I got pretty lucky. This is the good side, but I count 10 balls in there. And I think we're gonna leave this side alone. We'll probably add some more grease. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Let's just fix the broken side. First, the parts needed to be cleaned. I took a shot at restaging one side of the axle, and if you look closely, I am making a huge mistake already. We will get back to this later though. Looks like we have 5 surviving ball bearings, so we're gonna just replace them all. It's gross, but I find removing gunk like this to be really satisfying. Almost ready for the new ball bearings. Let's put a little grease in the side that's still good. Like about the grease is it keeps the balls where they should be, so we can work on the other side with confidence that these don't fall out. On this side, since we have it open, okay, let's fill this side with grease. New bearings. I hate this part. I've got 7 in, 8 in, but you make a mistake here and it becomes bad. Oh no! That's not good. Let's see if we can just coax. Oh, we don't want it to go down there. Woohoo! Got it. Alright, that's our 10th one. It's always the last one. It looks like there's a space for another one. That shouldn't be right though. I'm starting to doubt my bearing count because I see space open for another bearing. Time to ask Google how many bearings actually go up front. Okay, you can see there's space for another bearing, but I used Google and it said 10 is fine. So we'll do that. That's what started in there. Confident I have the right amount of bearings, it's time to reassemble. Little do I know though, I've made a giant blunder that's going to make this reassembly impossible. I need to adjust the cones to even out the axle width on each side, but for some reason I can't gain any purchase on the cones. On this side I have visible axle. On this side I just have cone swallowing up the axle. I tried different wrenches hoping that will help, but I haven't found the root cause of the issue yet, and I'm getting frustrated. I can't figure out how to tighten the cone so that the axle is even on each side of the wheel. The closer the cone gets to the center of the wheel, the harder it is for me to find purchase with the wrench. Alright, back to the computer to ask it more questions. I'm trying it this way now. Don't ask me how I've done it, but I've got a spanner stuck on here. I definitely let frustration get the better of me. Instead of just thinking through all the things that could be wrong, I just tried to force it. And I end up with a spanner wrench jammed onto the hub somehow. If I would have just slowed down, I would have noticed something small and simple, but incredibly important. I put the cones on the wrong way. Got it. All that struggling, and I found the problem. I had accidentally installed the cones this way with the wrench side inwards instead of this flat side outwards where the cone wrench can actually reach it. Look how much easier this is with the parts installed correctly. That's too tight. Alright, I've got the cones installed the right direction. The axles are about even. So we're just going to tighten the cones. Make sure they're not too tight, not too loose. It might be a little tight. It spins nicely. We'll try that. One washer, one nut. And the other side, one washer, one nut. Tighten down the nut without affecting the cone, hopefully. And the same thing on the other side. Tighten down the nut without affecting the cone. Oh, that's golden. We did it! Okay, it appears to be fixed, but we have to check one or two things first. Let's shake the tire to see if there's any play, and it does look a lot better. Then let's spin the wheel and see how it looks and feels. When I spin the wheel, I don't feel any unnatural vibrations through the fork, so it seems like we're all set. Of course, we won't know until we do another shakedown ride. Alright, that's it. The hub is fixed. The bike is ready to go. Thanks for watching. I think it's ready for the retro mountain bike ride at the end of the week, although I am going to take it on a quick shakedown ride in the next couple days to make absolutely sure so I don't get stranded far away from home in the English countryside. If I remember, I'll try to make a video of the retro ride. That might be kind of fun. If that turns out well, I'll post that. If not, that's it for tonight. If you guys like this content, if you watched this far, please give me a like and a subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. Love to have you back for the next video, and we'll see you then.